Well, howdy folks. I want to bring you a little update on our chickadees. That's our chickadee house right back there somewhere, right over there. I can see it over my shoulder back there. Some of you just now catching one of my videos about our birds and stuff, and we're talking about the chickadees today. And well, let me back up and kind of tell you how this took place. So I did a video on how to build a simple bird house out of a fence board, simple and cheap. And it's actually a bluebird house, and I built two of them. I built them with a slot so you can put your phone in there to take a picture or take a video. Hung them up, and then wouldn't you know it, a few days later some chickadees moved into my bluebird house, and I thought, well, now, don't that just take the fat off the pig? But I got to thinking about it. You know, it's a bird house and they're birds, so I'm good with it. They're happy, I'm happy. So the chickadees moved in and they started building a nest, and they used some soft material like moss. So they got a base made out of moss, and then once they got that done, they brought in some really soft like fur, like rabbit fur or something that they found somewhere. So they did that, and then rocked along there. In a few days I took a picture in there, and there was a couple of eggs in there. And we did go ahead and name our chickadees as Cletus and Darling. So Cletus and Darling had laid a couple of eggs, and then a few days later I checked again, and it was, I don't know, 5 or 6 eggs in there. Couldn't really tell because of the way they make their nest, but so we knew they'd laid eggs, and you know, I got pictures of them on the bird house and all that stuff, and then I come out one day to check. You know, I try not to check every day. I don't want to disturb them that much, but I come out one day, and luck would have it, I stuck my phone in there, and they was hatching out right then. One had completely hatched out, and one was coming out of the egg, and I thought, boy, isn't that just sharp as a mashed tater sandwich? You know, just to, you know, put it in there right at the time when they're hatching out. So waited a day, came back out, and I got a picture in there, and Darling was on the chicks. You know, she's in there tending to them, and I could see the two. And so I just assumed the other eggs hatched out, but I couldn't tell at that point. And yesterday I came out and I stuck my phone up in there, got a little video and a couple of pictures, and it's 5 or 6 little chicks, and they're just cute as a button too. That little old things, and they was looking up. They didn't have their mouth open, but they was looking up, and I managed to get a count. Like I said, I counted about 5. Maybe it might be a 6th one up under there, and I really wasn't sure on the eggs whether it was 5 or 6, but anyhow, we know we got 5 in there. So it's just been fun keeping up with Cletus and Darling, and you know, from the building of the bird house to them moving in and laying the eggs hatching out, and now we got 5 little ones in there, 5 or 6. And the next thing, I understand that these little old chickadees, they'll start, is it called fledglings, whatever it is, when they start flying in like 12 to 14 days. It doesn't take long. So I'm gonna keep getting pictures and video and all that, and hopefully we'll see them on out of the nest. I don't know if they do. I'd have to research and see, do they do more than one egg laying and raisins a year, or is it just one and done? I don't know. I'll have to look into that. Hey, and if you want to, throw some names down in the comments. We got 5 that we need to name, and I'm gonna let the YouTube world name them. Y'all just throw some names in the comments, and maybe on the next video I'll let you know which names made it. So that's where we are. We got baby chickadees in there, and they just as cute as they can be. I'll let you know when they start flying, I guess, maybe leaving the nest. I don't know. But I'll get some more video in a few days and bring y'all up to date as where we at. So as for now, this is Larry with Forever Huff's Living saying I'll see you down the road, and thanks for watching.